World. Yeah, it's been a little while. We are back here at Wayne's Arcade World for a little mix of retro PC gaming. And check out, ignore the dust back there. Just ignore all that. Still haven't got that cleaned up. I still have some boxes over here to clean up. So I still have a little bit of cleaning to do, but I do like the new setup. It's been working pretty well. The lights are also looking pretty good, and they've actually held up this time. They did not fall down with the extra tape, so that's good. Fingers crossed it stays like that, but for now, it is good. Got our little stash of stuff in here. Got the keyboard pulled out. Our one Steam controller, the other one is upstairs. Otherwise, we're good to go. We're going to start out down here with some bowling games, some random bowling games, some older ones, some newer ones. Well, most everything on here is older to the sense, but we have all the way from like Atari 2600 things all the way up to like N64. So we're just going to play a quick round of some random stuff. I don't know how many before we head upstairs. So let me get you guys set up here, and let's, I don't have any particular ones in mind. We're just going to kind of look through our menu here. I just did a search for bowling. That's all I did. Nothing too extensive, and we have plenty to keep us busy for a little while. Welcome, Tyler. So obviously you have seen by the title, the one interesting one that I found tonight that I don't know anything about, and I don't even remember when you gifted to me, is the mystery game of Paragnosia. So I have no clue. I enjoyed, trying to figure out who did Uncle Marcus, but still haven't figured that out yet. I have to go back to that at some point. Um, so probably not something we could solve right away, but it'll be interesting. They said something about like 8 levels or something. I don't know. So interesting to see. It kind of a cool little screen grab of like this living room or something like that. We'll see. So I'll try not to get too scared. I think we'll be okay though. So we're gonna do a couple familiar things and then some kind of just random stuff. I'm kind of interested to see if the Atari 2600 work. Obviously, we got a million versions here, and we do have it on all our mini systems. But I don't know. Let's see. I've never played this outside of the typical Atari joystick. One. Yeah, it seems like it works pretty good. All right, it moves okay with the D-pad. Let's see if the joystick works on this. So it's interesting. Let's check the joystick again here real quick. Yeah, actually, I kind of like the joystick. It does kind of give a little bit of an Atari feel to it, as opposed to the D-pad. And it's really loud volume. I don't know why that's so loud. Yeah, this is for the 2600. We have this on those. We do have it on those little mini systems. So I don't know. I have played it on here, but it's been a really, really long time since I played this on live stream. And obviously, it was never with the retro, the mini PC. It was with those little mini Ataris. We also have that on the Game Station Pro. Yeah, the Atari 2600 joystick is a very that was got it. A very interesting thing. But yeah, I wanted to try. This is probably going to be a multi-part thing because there's so many. I don't think I'll be able to do all of them or whatever. But definitely something I'm going to go back to. Yeah, I don't know if I have any. There is one kind of interesting like arcade version, like a black and white thing. I'm gonna check that out. That might be older. Obviously, this would have come out in the early '80s. It was the very, very classic bowling game for the Atari. And I think we have something at least as newer as the N64 on here as well. But there's a few MAME or like arcade versions on here as well. Oh, little short. I had a bowling league tonight, and I have a bowling league tomorrow. Overall, I had like one game above average, one game below average, one game right about average. So in the end, pretty much ended up with average. I think like an average-ish around 155 or so, something along that area. Overall, I may have been a little below average, but and I have my usual Monday Night League as well, so not too much longer with those. They both wrap up, I think, sometime in April. Oh, keep on missing that one in the back there. Hey, I'm pretty close to my average here. Yeah, I was around either 7 or 8 years old when I started in my first youth league. I might have had to. There was obviously, well, we didn't have bowling for our area. Didn't allow bowling alleys to reopen around 2020 into 2021, so that was probably the biggest break I took. I eventually got into the fall league in the fall of 2021, so I hadn't bowled any from March 2020 to like September 2021. I don't remember if I took any break during my college years or not, because there was times when I bowled with during college with some childhood friends, and then he went off to a different college out of state, so I couldn't bowl with him. I'd bowled with him since I was a kid, and then my earliest bowling days, I was bowling with in another alley, then switched to an alley, bowled with a childhood friend, and then one later on with my friend who actually joins on this channel once in a while under Raining Tacos. And he lives out of state again, but so it's kind of been on and off of who I bowled with and over the years, and groups, different alleys. 2 alleys closer to my house, and now the one closer to where I live here in McHenry is where there's 2 that I go to now up here in McHenry. But all right, so as I mentioned before, the C64 versions of games are a little funky. So this is Atari 800. This is an older version. Now this is a computer version, so I don't know if this is going to work. This is kind of iffy. This may or may not work. We'll try it. This is just bowling for Atari. Oh, and nope, it went away. Try it one more time. Yeah, I don't 100% know what caused this. We definitely had this with something yesterday, or whatever the last live stream we were trying into, and it said nope like that. So no blue screen. It just doesn't do nothing. Yeah, okay, here, this is an old one. This is the black and white one. This is MAME, so this is an arcade game at some point, apparently. I have never played this. I don't remember seeing anything like this. Black and white, this has got to be old. Get you guys, might be have some of the screen kind of cut off here, but all right, cool. 1 coin, yeah. So this is like an arcade. Let's see. Wow, I have no idea what. Push button for straight. Let's re-go into this one here real quick. Yeah, some of these may or may not be. This one, yeah, this is. Yeah, the main things are kind of hit or miss. So let's do our select is usually a coin in MAME. There we go. Press select button for flash. To start game, push start button to deposit 1 coin for 2 players. Just press start. Maybe we just got to go forward. There we go. Yep, we just go forward. Then we could change the hook. I don't think we have sound for this. I guess that this might have had a roller back in the day. It's by obviously Midway. No, this is not quite Capcom Mullen, no. Ah! Really had a hook there. Yeah, this definitely has a feel of Capcom for sure. Yeah, I don't obviously I don't think I have any sound on it, but kind of cool. Ah. Hook, press, button, straight. Let's go straight. We go straight. There we go. Yeah, like there we go. Straight's better. Yeah, you could press the well, it'd be like the the A button. Yeah, it's funny with this. You have to kind of get used to a lot of these games, including Shenmue, by the way. um, this is what's taken me a while to get used to it. It's just the way the controller's set up. So it likes to call most of the time, and it's not even like focused here, but there we go. You can tell B button, A button, except anytime it says to use the A button, including Shenmue, it's that one, and this is the B button. And in Shenmue, the Y button over here is the X button. So it's like XAB, XAB. So yeah, and all the systems are a little different. Still a great controller, but obviously you could remap a lot of that stuff, but it's just not worth the time for me. I just get used to it. But kind of cool. I wish it had sound effects. I don't know. I mean, there could be something in the settings somewhere, but yeah, I just don't really feel like messing with it, you know. But yeah, this the 2020 was probably the longest break. Like I said, there was a time during my college years when my friend was going to college out of state. I don't remember if I had skipped any time there. That would have been kind of like the mid 2000s. So I'm not 100% sure. Kind of around the time you were born. Somewhere in there when I was going to college. I could have possibly taken a break at the leagues, but for the most part, I very much went to. And the bowling alley I went to before the one here in McHenry, and that I went with my friend who now lives down in St. Louis. Like I said, he's rating tacos, who shows up once in a while. Um, he bowled with me in the youth league, and after he got back from his college stuff, we were old enough to go in the adult league. So then we started doing the adult leagues. We've typically done because I'm not the greatest of bowler, so we typically do mixed leagues, and both my Sunday and ooh nice my Sunday and Monday leagues are both mixed leagues. They're a little bit more relaxed, not as competitive. That's actually 190. That would be a really good game. I did get a 190 not too long ago, but I actually did better in this game. This is pretty much just throw it straight down. Once I figured out how to actually throw it, pretty cool game. I don't know. I'm kind of curious now. So this was called Bowling Alley for MAME, Bowling Alley. I'll Google that later to see if that was an actual thing. But of course, we can't not do a round of Capcom. See, there's one here too that's interesting, but it's for a computer thing, so it's going to be hit or miss whether it's gonna work. So, yeah, let's do Capcom. This we should have sound for. This was the N64 and the P60, yeah, the PSO, like little newer ones, yeah. This was the one I kind of grew up on. This is the one that was in the arcades a lot. When I was younger, I got two of our scores. We got a 165, 164, a 158 up there. We already got one credit. Boom. I can probably turn the volume up a little bit more now. Ooh, that's ugly. Yeah, but growing up as a kid, and like I said, I was pretty young. I was born in the early '80s, but so I don't necessarily remember the golden age of arcades. But this Capcom was in a lot of arcades, a lot of entertainment centers. I didn't have the Dave and Buster type places in my younger years. Later on, we did, but we had a place in Chicagoland called Enchanted Castle. So a lot of those family entertainment centers would have a Capcom Bowl. A lot of bowling alleys. A lot of bowling alleys, including the one I went to in Addison with my friend for both youth and adult leagues. I'm pretty sure had a Capcom Bowl. It had a little roller thing in the middle. Very easy to throw. The gaming classic I go to, if you look at, I think maybe my last Midwest Gaming Classic one, and it's usually two or three parts. It's a lot of footage to go through, but I'm pretty sure I did play a Capcom at the Midwest Gaming Classic back in 2025. I don't remember exactly when. I couldn't give you a good timestamp on it, but somewhere in there I did play the Capcom game because usually someone brings Capcom, which is pretty cool. Because yeah, obviously you're not going to find this game in the wild too much anymore. My cousin probably does, who has his arcade business. I'm sure he's got one or two of these floating around somewhere, but yeah, you don't unfortunately see them too much around anymore. Nice. I love. Yeah, this is just a nostalgia. This is just because this was so and they're hard to find now, obviously, but this was just so common because I'd go to bowling alleys. That's what you did a lot. We didn't have a lot of the the Dave and Buster's, the entertainment centers and stuff, and yeah, most of the time I do once in a while go to practice, but most of the time I'm going to leagues. I'm doing my leagues, the mixed leagues, which is a mix of men, mix of girls, um, usually four to a team. You have to have at least one woman. That's typically the sanctioned rules. But you can have three men, one woman. You can have two men, two women. You can have one man, three women. You can have four women, I think, technically. Although I usually don't do that, but um, I would like to do more. I did one bowling live stream that unfortunately, I dealt with a lot of copyright stuff. I ended up losing my the chat because of it because I had to remove some music and stuff and remove the part. It was just a mess because they were blasting music as bowling alleys typically do, and I got hit with 6 copyrighted songs. So it's I don't know if I want to just keep on doing that. So. But it would be fun again. But yeah, the whole copyrighted thing is so bad, and it's not like I'm gonna go ask them to turn off their sound. Oh yeah, can you turn off the music I want to live stream? I'm not gonna be like that or whatever. All right, so that was Capcom Bowling. Let's check the PSP version here. Yeah, just kind of going through the ones that aren't here. This is a C64 one here, which may or may not work. Yeah, bowling PSP shouldn't have an issue with this. PlayStation Portable. Probably not the most, taxing on here. It should play no problem on this thing. It's even got a little picture of the box art. I haven't done a lot of PSP. I don't think I've done a lot of PSP stuff on here yet. We obviously have it, but I don't think I played a lot. Obviously, we've done a lot of the Sega and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I think we played one or two. Press S to continue, which should be the left one. Nope. Now this is saying X. Now it's saying press S to continue. This is my B button, which others like Shenmue say is an A button. So I don't know. All I can say is usually when you need to press a button to do something, usually it's the bottom one. Yeah, I've heard the PSP was a really good system. And I kind of watched Some Ordinary Gamers. He's also shown how easy to I don't know should I say to hack it or whatever, I don't know, but it's really easy to put a lot of homebrew stuff kind of similar to what we have here on a PlayStation Portable. Now of course it's not as necessary because you can do a lot of stuff with the Steam Deck. I wouldn't mind having the Steam Deck, and it's funny, I have the Steam account now. I could do it, I don't have the money for it. But that would be cool one day if I do have money. We'll just do a quick play. I'm just kind of rolling through these real quick. Not going to dig too deep into any of these, but yeah, at some point we'll have the money for that. But all right, so pretty left and right. Okay, the up button. So let's do the quote unquote X button again. We might be going to... Oh, okay, we definitely got a few things we can control here. Oh, we start with a split. The volumes are so different. I've noticed that a lot. Some things, the volume would be like blasting, and I know there's stuff you can kind of set with that too, but yeah, you want to keep it in the middle. Yeah, controls are pretty easy, but now I don't know. I can barely hear the sound now with this thing. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's maybe get it to the right a little bit more. Yeah, we get it. Oh, that is ugly. It's still possible. No, not that direction, though. Yeah, we're just going to get the 2 on the left. There we go. That might hurt me going slow. Yeah, another split. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, go left. Nope. Ah. Really a possibility for a spare here. Looks good so far. Ah, went too far to the left. Or the right over there. In the gutter. Ooh, it's looking good. Wow, I thought it would have been a little better than that, though. Oh, almost. There we go. Yeah, that one felt good. Nice. $123,000. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I do browse it once in a while, kind of see what there's definitely some interesting free ones, and definitely some at some point I would like to purchase. But yeah, it's really interesting, and I do like that. If I do get a Steam Deck or whatever, you have your library there. You just have to like reinstall or whatever, I assume, and there we go. Nice double strike. Yeah, so that's nice. I'll be able to carry that on, and like I said, I don't know when I'll be able to get a Steam Deck, but it would be kind of cool. I know there. It seems like I know there seems to be a lot of stuff you could put a lot of the like the homebrew stuff on there and still hook up, because it's basically just a little Linux computer, and you can hook up a lot of a lot of the stuff that like I have here with Beta Sarah. Like you could do a lot of that too, if you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but you can hook up a lot of similar things to it. So obviously depending on the hardware limitations of it, of course. All right, straight ahead, guys. Straight ahead. Come on, go left. Oh. Interesting. This is kind of cool. Bowling 3D by the PlayStation Portal. I wonder how this looked on a smaller system like that. And there's our N64 version. Might as well try that since it's here. I don't know. This is. I had an N64. I did not ever have this game though. I can't remember now if I even had a bowling game for the N64 or not. Now remove controller pack. I can't. I don't have a controller pack. We have a Brunswick bowling game on the Wii here. Let's see, can we just kind of do a basic practice game? Oh wow, you can change your oil patterns. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's do a flat one. Oh, we can add a player. Can we just bowl? Okay, so we line it up here. X button. Okay. We could change our power and accuracy. Okay, well, I guess we gotta hit the button before it gets to the end, obviously. So let's try green. Ah. Well, that's weird. It wouldn't let me stop it. Maybe it's got to be a different button then. I think we got one though. All right, so the A button doesn't seem to help. So let's try that. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm guessing it just doesn't stop. So you just hit the button when it's close. Boom. Oh, okay. There's a little black bar. The little black bar shows you where you hit it. Okay. Now it's making a little more sense. Okay. I couldn't tell where I had stopped it, but yeah, when you hit you keep up again with their X button, or what I have here is the B button, and it tells you where to stop. Okay, cool. All right, that makes more sense. Again, got to keep in mind too that this, is a good standard, but the N64 controller was a lot different than this. So it does take a little getting used to try and learn how everything is mapped on this, And you play the N64. I haven't done a lot of N64 games yet, but I briefly did Mario. I have to kind of go back and do that again. Which we will pretty soon. Oh, I guess we were already on the spare at that point. Oh, dumber. All right, we were pretty close on the green there. So it should be good. Yeah, N64, man, that was... Obviously, you kind of knew a little... obviously, you were kind of young when N64 was coming out, but... Yeah, the graphics were pretty revolutionary, man. I remember the first time playing Mario 64 and just being blown away by the 3D aspect of it, man. It was like something I had never seen before, I was in high school at the time, so I had a ton of time to play N64, Back when I had free time, didn't have to work or anything. I just spent so much time playing the N64. But yeah, it was just, it blew. I mean, it was so hard to find it in stores too. Yeah, nice. It's so hard to find in stores. It sold out, and just, yeah, it was just amazing seeing Mario in 3. Like, we didn't see anything like that before, you know. Okay, should be good. We're a little high on the accuracy one. Enough. Nice. This one should be good. Yeah, no, I had a very interesting. I watched it was a very interesting video actually about Shenmue 3 that popped up and went through the whole history of Shenmue 3 and kind of how everything kind of happened after the first two released. And they had, kind of how Sega sold the rights to this, and the creator went back and had to kind of make something with a smaller development team, and his whole process is very interesting. Very interesting reviews. Obviously, I'm such a long way from getting to Shenmue 3, but this was definitely not the first video I've seen where someone said they liked the first two a lot better than 3. They weren't happy with how some of the scenes worked out. They weren't. Not the first time I saw someone said they didn't like the way the fighting works in 3 compared to the first two. It's very interesting. There's just a lot of. It was maybe not the most positive review for the third one. It's kind of some of that stuff's popping into my feed now because I was looking up things for the music or looking up tips or whatever for the first one, so now I get. But very interesting too, because when this video came out was like 5 years ago, so they were saying, "Oh, it's possibility that there might be another one someday," but there was not that close to like the fourth one. Pretty much, they thought, well, it could somewhere down the road, but we don't know, for sure there's going to be a fourth one. So I was like surprised they weren't talking more about the fourth, and then I realized that the that the video was like 5 years old or whatever. It wasn't as new as I was thinking about that. So, but and obviously, as I'm sure you've seen much on there, other people talk about too. They were kind of sad, thinking the third was the final one, that they waited all this time for the third one to come out, and that again, it, I guess, left on a cliffhanger or whatever, so that they didn't solve it. I guess they were expecting that the third one was going to solve the mystery, but it didn't, and they were definitely kind of upset about that too. It's like, oh, I waited all these years, and he still hasn't avenged his father or whatever. So, but hey, I have it on. Thankfully, I got it in my library. I've not installed it. Obviously, it'll be forever till I get to it, but it's in my library, so I have a copy of it now. They were talking about, I think when they even released this video, I don't even think it was on Steam, because they were saying how they had released it on it was a PC box game or whatever for a while, and then it was I was on the Epic Store for a while, but there was something they didn't like about it being on the Epic Store. There was also apparently some exclusive that you could only get in the box version that you couldn't get through the Epic Store. And when they were talking about it, I'm guessing because of the age, like they weren't even like talking about Steam at all. So when they made their video, it was probably before it even gotten on Steam or whatever. But yeah, they didn't even mention, they're just talking about how they didn't like, there was something they didn't like about it being on the Epic Store or whatever. But yeah, it's like, well, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, you don't even like buy. I don't think even buys box software now. I grew up and obviously in buying computer software in the 2000s and 90s or whatever. When like you had entire sections of electronic stores that would have like box software. But at this point, yeah, everything is pretty much on Steam at this point. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I wouldn't even sell a box thing these days. Cool. All right. Well, I don't think it's really keeping a score for us, but I think we practice it there enough. So it's yeah, this is a nice version. I think I might. This is one I definitely think I might go back to and do like a league version or something on it, just to kind of mess around with it. I like that. But yeah, that was Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling, the N64. Now we can go real quick. There's like not too many. There's a lot of PC ones on here, unfortunately, and I don't think we're going to be able to play. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember this. Elf Ball. Well, I don't know why that. Oh my god, that's so loud. But yeah, we did this when we did our holiday. We done. Yeah, if you didn't see that, we did holiday themed live streams and we played Elf Bowling on GBA. So we did do that. Championship Bowling. Okay, so now we're going to NES. I think we might have. This might be one of the ones we did before. Don't remember, but let's take a look at this because we do. You know, I had a lot of time on the NES as well. Oh wait, dude, hold on, I gotta turn the volume down here. Oh, this music! Oh my god! Holy crap! Okay, wow. Every once in a while, I hear a sound or something, and like, oh my god, this sound. Oh my goodness, I had this. Yeah, elk bowling is pretty cool. It's fun. Maybe we'll do that real quick, the last ones again, in case you can see it. But oh my god, this sound! I heard this sound. Oh my god, I've had this. I had this. I don't anymore. I don't know what happened to it because of a house fire and everything. But like, I had this on cartridge. Oh my goodness. Oh man, lane numbers. I don't remember a lot about this, but oh man, this sound just hit me. This. Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember this. And I always used to do the girl, I think. Well, we're kind of messed up. Let's go back here, guys. Oh my god, wow. This just hit me. This I can kind of only compare that to like when I played the Gator pinball game for the first time. I was like, oh my god, just bringing it. I mean, I knew that was a cartridge I had, but I completely forgot that I had this on my original NES. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow. This may have been the last bowling game I got until I got the Wii. Because I don't think I had bowling for any bowling for Super Nintendo or N64. I can't think of any, but I mean, I might. All right, well, let's go back into that. But oh my gosh, yes. Oh man, did I play this a lot? Championship Bowling, USA version, obviously. Yeah, as soon as I heard this, I'm like, oh man. Yeah, you could choose like a lane number. I don't remember a lot about this, but yeah. All right, let's go to the girl. Oh my god, man. Some sounds, man, it's hard. Oh yeah, we got you had your different colored balls or whatever. Oh my goodness. And yeah, it kind of looks like she's giving the middle finger. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh man, I am gonna have to totally come back and play this sometime. Not necessarily need to do it on live stream all the time, but oh my god, oh my Jesus. But obviously, I'm a little rusty at this, apparently, but yeah, the original Nintendo, man, had some good, like, if you're into the 8-bit music, stuff like this, classic soundtracks. Oh man, this hits me in the childhood right here. I couldn't even tell you the last time I played the original Nintendo. Probably when I was in high school. Once I got out of high school, I was kind of more focused on my studies. And when I did play something, I played the Nintendo 64, my computer gaming, but oh man, I completely forgot about. I'm glad I played this. Yeah, this should be good here. yeah, NES had some amazing sound to it. Like, oh, that was close. Nice. Ooh, ugly split. There. Yeah, I can almost guarantee you if my friend Rating Tacos was in here right now, I can almost guarantee you he's played this as well. He may have played this at my house, yes, with you. I'd be shocked if he did. Nice! I'd be shocked if we didn't have this as well at some point on a cartridge, but... Yeah, this, man, just... Oh, so you've never actually done real-life bowling, huh? Wow. You definitely... Well, hey, if you ever do make it out to Chicago, I'll be happy to take you to one of the two places I bowl at. Nice. Another double split. Be happy to take you bowling sometime, man. Definitely come on. Yeah, I do the league bowling, but I like doing the fun bowling, too. I like to do bowling where they turn... the league that I do my Monday one on is they have half of the, I'm gonna say half, maybe a quarter of the lanes reserved for the cosmic bowling, so where they turn a lot of the lights down and stuff like that, and some of the balls can, I think, light up and stuff as well. Very fun to do. I'm into that too. So obviously having two bowling leagues and work and everything else, I don't often have a lot of time to bowl for fun. Outside of my friends with bowling, I don't have a lot of people that want to necessarily bowl for fun either. And I have one friend who I've been mentioning now. He bowls. He lives out of state now as well. But when we were both younger, obviously we do a lot of fun bowling as well, or kind of just our boys' nights out or whatever. Often we were bowling, we weren't necessarily going to the bars or anything like that. That was not a big thing for either of us at the time, and so we often our nights out were bowling and hanging out. That's how we hung out, and we get practice for our leagues too. Nice, we picked up like 3 splits there, man. Don't expect me to pick up 3 splits like that in real life. I'm not that good at picking up the splits, believe me. Yeah, this game mechanics are very easy to work. Oh, jeez. Frickin' splits. I mean, we picked up a lot of them. I don't even know what our score is right now. Oh, we're at 200. Oh, that's our high score. I don't know if that's our actual points or not. Might get another one here, guys. Nice. Extra turn. Oh, well, whatever. 153, 153. Not bad. Right about my average, guys. Nice. Oh my god, event. I remember that. I forget what. Yeah, the little penguin walks. It kind of reminds me of the Spot game. We played the Spot 7-Up game on Nintendo, and it's. Yeah, that's good. I'm hoping it'll be an update one. I hope I'll be able to get that update pretty easily. So when I. Yeah, so there's still a lot more to go, guys, but we're getting there. Well, definitely something I'm going to have to go back to at some point, but before we head upstairs, let's see if I can get this working. I can't remember. We did play this, I think, like once. Elf Bowling 1 and 2. It was during the holiday season. It'd be up there. Obviously, this is for Game Boy. Or a Game Boy Advance, which we know we've seen a lot of good games for the Game Boy Advance so far, for sure. And we do have a little. I might be going up to an antique shop again soon. Haven't decided how I'm going to get up there this week or not yet, but yeah, I'm going to look for. Even though I have all these things, I'm going to look for cartridges. I just kind of like picking up cartridges too once in a while. So we have Elf Bowling and Elves Paradise. I think we just played this. And of course we get the split. Yeah, the one that I'm particularly looking to go to does have a lot. The America's Antique Mall. That's the one I'm going to go back to. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to have time this week or not, but yeah, they have a good amount of booths that actually have electronic stuff. Stuff that I have picked up there already, and you can go back and look at those videos if you want. They're obviously up there. I have a antiquing playlist, so it's actually pretty easy to find. But the stuff that I picked up at that mall include this one here, the Wii Water Sports. I played this once on live stream or video. Did I pick up any other Wii? I think we also may have. I don't remember. AMF. Oh no, AMF Pinbusters. I've had that. But the other one I know we definitely picked up at the antique shop was the one that we played pretty early. You were on that one, I think. That was a while ago now. Is, of course, Need for Speed Pro Street. So and Wii's are good because I don't have the Wii on any of my systems yet. So finding Wii games is good. Definitely good still. A valuable thing. Nice. Got those two guys. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you were on that one. Yeah. Yeah, that was one we picked up. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I now have, obviously, I have the Game Boy Advance now. That's still kind of, even though I have a lot of this, obviously, on here. I have the Game Boy Advance, still the physical one that I can still buy stuff for. I have my physical Super Nintendo hooked up. So I got a few. I can get physical I can get Wii games, obviously. Get the Super Nintendo games if they have them. I don't see a lot of Super Nintendo games in the wild for some reason, but. And then obviously the Game Boy Advance. We picked up the Kim Possible, the Lilo and Stitch one. At some point, I'm going to go back on here and kind of see what Disney. That's definitely going to be a live stream. At some point, I'm going to go on here and see kind of what Disney Channel related games I have. I know I have some Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch ones. I remember that one time we spotted that Lizzie McGuire one, which that should be kind of cool. I don't know a lot about what that is, but yeah. Oh, this one we're not doing too good at here. I don't remember if we played this one. Retro game stores. There is. I don't know. There's one store I've never been into. I don't know if they sell games or what, but like they always have like advertisements. Nice. Outside for like they sell a lot of the trading cards, like the Yu-Gi-Ohs and stuff like that. But I don't know if they have games though. I mean, we have GameStop, obviously, although I think our GameStop is one of the ones that closed when a bunch of the GameStops closed. But good game stores? I don't know. Because I don't think Best Buy sells arcade or video games anymore. So yeah, I don't know what we have now. I mean, like I said, that one store, it's called Poppin' something or other, like like those little pop figures. I don't know. They sell a ton of random stuff. It maybe it's similar to a GameStop. I don't know, but I don't know if they have video games in there. That's the other thing. I've never been in there. It's pretty close to my house. It's where I go and do. There's some places I go to eat or do my food vlogs at recently. Like I did the Adams Sub Shop or whatever. It's not far from there. I mean, so Yeah, but I've never just been in it. It's fairly new too. It opened up. I forgot what used to be there, but yeah, they opened not too long ago as well. So something I got to check out. But yeah, a lot of my back when I would get the either cartridge games or like the Wii games, for my earlier days, I was going to Toys R Us, and then at some point you'd be able to go to like a Best Buy. I got a lot of my games at Best Buy. Like I said, I don't even know what I don't know. They might still sell. I know they don't sell movies, but Best Buy might still sell like video games. But again, they're not going to sell any of the things I have like Wii. They're not going to sell Wii games anymore. They're going to sell games for like PS5 and stuff that I don't have, so there's really not much point at this point looking for anything, fortunately. But yeah, a lot of my like Super Nintendo 64 games I would pick up at Toys R Us back in the day. And then yeah, a lot of the Wii stuff probably did pick up at Best Buy. I think Walmart would have the Wii games for a while too. So I usually end up going to something like that, I don't know if I've ever actually bought anything over at GameStop or not, to be honest with you. I've probably been in there, but so that's Elf Bowling 1 and 2 for Game Boy. I think the 1 is the one that we just did. I could be mistaken, but let's one more, I guess, before we head upstairs for the next probably couple hours or so. That's another MAME one. That's Facebook Neo, or I call it Facebook Neo, but FB Neo. That might be a Neo Geo thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of weird random ones on here. Old Atari 800 one here. Strike Bowling name. This is kind of interesting. I don't know what this. Oh, there's Pro Bowling name over here. There's just Puzzle Day Bowling. Yeah, I don't know. This one's weird. This would be like an arcade version. Might be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, let's finish up. It's like a little devil girl or something over there. Yeah, let's see what this is. This game is for use in Japan only. Uh-oh. So we can only play it if we're in Nobita, apparently. Oh my god. Oh. We got little anime girls and anime boys. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Oh, what did we just get into here, guys? Sure, one player, I guess. Okay. Versus CPU, fine. Oh, this is a. Oh my god, no! This is a puzzle game. This is you got to match the colors. Okay, well, this is not quite what I was expecting, but sure. Yeah, we'll just do one quick round of this or whatever. Yeah, this is the classic color matching things that there's a million versions of them. Okay. This is not what I had in mind, but okay. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, we're run across some random stuff out here. And of course, we're facing the CPU over there as well, so I'm sure he's beating us. I'm not really paying attention to what he's doing, but. Double. You got a double there. Oh, it doesn't seem like he's doing too well over there. Oh, we're actually kind of not doing good ourselves now. I could be the white one. I need the white one, guys. There we go. Need the... Yay, we won. Okay, so that's... Wow, okay. Kind of cool. I can see this being like a two-player arcade thing. There's a whole thing here. I don't need to get into that right now, but... That is so wild. I was not expecting that to be a puzzle game, but it does say Puzzle to Bowling. But I thought it was a regular bowling game, like maybe just more pins or something, but Puzzle Day Bowling, DE, Puzzle Day Bowling, MAME. So they had an arcade version. Apparently they also had this for FB Neo in Japan as well. I'm guessing this was never released in the USA. And we have it here at Wayne's Arcade World, which is not in Japan, so that's kind of cool. Oh, neat, cool. Very cool. All right. Well, I'm going to back out of here for now. We're going to leave this alone for now. Go back upstairs. Yeah. Just turn that off for now. I think we may have some laundry to switch. I can double check that too. Yeah, it's been about an hour, so yeah, I think that's probably done. Get these lights turned off. One little switch here, we'll do it. Yeah, sure. Not much has changed here. They do have some things to change up in the arcade a little bit, so at some point I'm going to be cleaning some stuff up here soon, but maybe in a future one this week, but yes, spooky horror games. Can I get my notes for some of the games that I was going to play? All right. Yeah, we'll just leave that on for now. Sweet. All right. Come back to this later. I already got the controller upstairs from yesterday. Never took it back downstairs. Yes, and I did hit the install button. It went pretty quick because it wasn't a big download or anything. I think it was like a gigabyte or something like that. So can't be a huge game for only a gigabyte. Yeah, everything has worked really well with Steam so far. Been very, very glad. Have not had any issues with games running, loading, installing. I mean, I haven't tried any crazy things like Cyberpunk or anything yet on it, but what I have done has worked out fine, and really has played pretty well. And yeah. Then we just got our usual Sunday night towel run here, where I do the towels on Sunday night. I was thinking about doing it. I was gonna maybe do some towels yesterday, but then I got so busy with Shenmue, I'm like, oh, okay, well that's kind of late, so we're just gonna save it for tonight. Alright, and this will be good for another hour. Alright, upstairs we go. Of course, you'll have an opportunity to see how the puppies up there. Oh, okay. So this will be a new experience for both of us then. Awesome. Yeah, I was looking through that. Like I remember some of the ones you sent, but it must have been like a group of them or something like that you had sent. But no, this was the first time I've kind of actually looked. Make sure I got all the darn door closed for those cats. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's the first time I really looked into it, and I'd kind of forgotten that I had like a mystery game in there, you know. Okay. Yeah, they're both kind of chilling for now, so there we go. We'll have to take them out in a little bit, but all right. What do I have? Oh, well, I gotta get the old tripod though. So. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I haven't grabbed the tripod. Let's see if guess that's still down in the game room. Yeah, take one quick more run downstairs. All right, sounds good. Like I said, I have Instagram and the Steam chat open. I think I'm still signed into the Steam chat, but you can double check on that. I should be. Oh yeah, tripod's still over here. Oopsie. There we go. There we go. And yeah, we'll see what we'll kind of see what time we have for the games tonight. We'll definitely have more time this week, either Monday night if I have time. Otherwise, definitely Tuesday. I want to definitely have more time for Steam as well. So, but I wanted to try a couple other things since we did do the Shenmue for a decent amount of time yesterday. I wanted to give some fair time for some other stuff as well, and haven't done the PC gaming in a little bit too, so I'm gonna give a fair little time for the other stuff too. And I am still gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this week or not, but because I have some other ideas for Tuesday. So now we got our big anniversary celebration this week, so I got some ideas regarding that. But I will at some point too do the Toy Story games, as mentioned, but I actually haven't looked up the Toy Story games yet. So that's why I just didn't really have time to dig too much into that yet. So. Okay. So we got that. No, I don't know if I have my charger. Sorry about the delay on that. I appreciate you sticking with me here, but I keep on forgetting all the stuff. No, I don't think I have my charging stick either. Trying to grab too much stuff. This is kind of boring. This is why I like to put the timestamps later on so people can skip over these breaks if they really feel like it. Oh, yep. Charger's still down here too. Jeez. We're getting everything tonight. All right, that's definitely the last thing we need. Should be good now. Yeah, hard to believe. Yeah. Let's see. So is it? So is it today? Oh yeah, today is the 23rd. Okay, for some reason I was thinking of Tuesday. So yeah, maybe I'll have to. For some reason I was thinking Tuesday was the day, but I must have had my calendar wrong. So yeah, maybe I'll definitely have to do kind of what my plan was for Tuesday. Maybe I'll do that tonight then. Interesting. I don't know why. For some reason I was thinking Tuesday was the 23rd. I was coming up with some ideas for the 23rd, but I don't know why I was thinking Tuesday was the 23rd now. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Glad you mentioned that then. Yeah, that may change. I might be doing Monday, hopefully Monday and Tuesday, but I want to at least do Monday then because I do have some kind of ideas for that, which will definitely include Shenmue. We got to do Shenmue for sure. But I also have some other ideas for that as well, which I think you'll enjoy. So. Yeah, 'cause I looked that up and I saw that it was the 23rd. I looked up that particular live stream and I'm like, oh yeah, so that'll be probably Tuesday. That's always a pretty good day for me to do longer live streams on Tuesday. Like, yeah, I don't know why I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that it was Tuesday was the 23rd. No, you're right. It would be today though. I should probably look that up to make sure. Yeah, it's kind of weird the things that have showed up on my YouTube, channels that I would have never found, either way. All right, let's get my chat going here.
At Ranger.
Yeah, if I switch over to my account, let's look up at my lives here. See, these are the classic things that keep on showing up on my feed, and it's always not saying nice things about Shenmue. So this is just on my regular channel here. That's like Shenmue: The Tragic Story, Shenmue and the Fall of Sega, 6 years ago. It was a similar sort of attitude in that whatever that previous video. I don't even know if is it in my history. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it was this this guy right here. Yes. Shenmue 3, What Happened, featuring Super Eye Patch Wolf, and not much in the thumbnail, but yeah, again, going to what this guy and the person he was collabing with was video games. I was saying all of us Shenmue 3 and this and that. And this is random stuff. It's not like I'm looking up for negative stuff. It's just kind of what's popping into my feed here. But anyway, I mean, it's cool to see the Shenmue stuff popping in my feed. I'm really happy about that. But let me go into the studio thing here. Content live now. Where's the date? Where's the date? Let's view on YouTube. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, it says 11 months ago because it hasn't gone over that late yet. But yeah, streamed live February 23rd, 2025. It is tonight. Happy anniversary. And there you go. And I think see if we can find it on here. Yeah, this is my friend Raining Tacos that I was talking about. Of course, you all recognize Todd by now as well. Let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, I subbed. Hope you're doing good. Your stream showed in my feed. I like when I get smaller YouTuber channels in my feed. I love of Gen smaller YouTube channels. How big is your game collection, etc. Yeah, we're talking about some of the games that I had on Wii and stuff like that. That's how I remember that well. So yeah, very very cool. Nice. All right, let's get you guys. Let's get this. We have Steam open. I got to get the monitor switched over here so we can get on the big screen. Paragnosia. There we go. Oh, we gotta go online. All right, we're good to go, guys. Yeah, hopefully it loads. I was saying how good everything loads. Oh, made with Unity, so we know it's gonna be good. That's what they make on. That's what they're making OV2 now with. It kind of looks familiar too. Better play with headphones. Well, that doesn't really help you guys though. I'm gonna say I'm not usually really good at this, at these sort of like mysteries games like this. So I'll give you. Oh, I get my chat here real quick. Where did my I don't miss any chats with you guys here. All right, cool, awesome. I see your chat in there as well. Let me get the messenger. There we go. Got both. Good. Awesome. Okay, get rid of this stupid ad. Get rid of this ad. There we go. Awesome. Go forward, go backwards, speed up. Oh, we can also do some stuff with the controllers as well. Take a picture of them. Okay. Oh wow, okay, that's weird. They just kind of go from oh, so you're like on a railing or something, going room to room, looking for something mysterious. Okay, and then I guess you take a picture, find something weird. Okay, so you gotta hold down. I mean, she's kind of creepy, but looks like an average living room to me. I don't know. Yeah, I was wondering, like, are we walking around or something? Is there anything in here? Okay. I'm hoping there's no jump scares. I don't know. Let's see. There, let me get my chats here real quick. In case I don't happen to go out of focus. Here we go. Nothing really. I can take a picture of it. Yeah. This would be a kind of a fun way to go around your house, though. Ooh, wonder what that is. Oh, of course, it looks like we're running out of battery for our camera. That's not good. Maybe I shouldn't be taking too many pictures. The Go Fridge. Yeah, it's a nice looking house. Am I seeing anything weird though? Not particularly. Yeah, if you see anything in the guide, let me know. Yeah, it's a lot easier. You know, it's hard for me to kind of. All I know is that we're kind of running out of the battery thing up here, which is probably not a good thing. I might have to redo it if I run out of battery somehow. It's kind of creepy. We're like, hey, you know, oh, cool, it's like a city or something. Can I take a picture of the city? I guess we can only take so many pictures. Oh, we're going back to the base. Oh, we found something. What did I find? Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm appreciative there's no jump scares yet. I'm okay with the mystery game. I don't want to necessarily jump out at me, maybe. Okay, we're going into the bathroom now. Oh, what I find creepy is this dude he just like has a thing that lets him go from apartment to apartment or something like that. Now that is kind of creepy. Kind of looks like a general bathroom to me. Yeah, I was expecting to see like like blood splatter or like shadows of ghosts or something like that, and it's just. I mean, this is a weird room, but I'm not seeing like any sort of like crime scene or anything, so it's just kind of look like. I mean, that bear's kind of creepy. There's like a person there too. Okay, well that's a little weird. Someone's got some boxes like they just moved in or something. Oh, we're back here. Oh, well that's not good. I survived 1 out of 8 hours. Ah. Oh, I guess we had a little. I guess we had a little bit of a jump scare there. I mean, I've seen worse on YouTube, so I won't. But yeah, kind of odd. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I guess you gotta take. You gotta. I thought we wanted to unlock the door, and then we unlocked the door, and then the bad guy got us. So I don't know. Maybe we don't unlock the door. I don't know. That's very interesting. Yeah, this might be one I have to look into a little bit more. That was a fire trap. Can I look at their house then? I like the camera shutter sound. That's kind of cool. Anything creepy in the bathtub? Yeah, this room in general is creepy. I mean, it's like half painted and stuff. So no. Next to the bedroom. Well, I mean, we didn't die this time. That's good. I don't know if we're supposed to see like ghosts or something or what. Obviously, this is a person that just kind of moved into their house. It seems like very cool, like apartment though. There's a little notebook or there's kind of like a notebook or something over there, but yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for though. It's very weird. Oh, that okay. That's creepy. Oh, nice. Oh, we saw something moving. All right, central picture and living room area. Let's uh-oh. So this one right here, right? Is it moving its eyes or something? Well, let's definitely take a picture of it. It doesn't come up with anything though. That's weird. Like the other one did. How about this one? Alright, well, we did take one. I don't know if it really did anything, but... Alright, let's see. Alright, so we gotta go back. Well, unfortunately we can't go back. We can only go one direction, but... Yeah, we can pop back in there and see if... Oh, this fell. That might be something. Was this down like that before? Yep. Okay, so that was a little different. Nice. So we just have to kind of look for things, I guess, that have changed or something. Okay. Will that be up there? Yeah. So we're just kind of looking for things that look different. Okay. Guess that kind of makes sense. Ooh, that was... And there's a face right there. Holy crap. That was a little weird. That was a little scary. I just kind of saw the face sitting there, like, okay, alright. Maybe the pitcher does something later. Yeah. Maybe they don't all do something at once, but we'll just have to remember to keep an eye on that. Was this door open before? I guess it was. It's pretty interesting. I do kind of like how this, it has you just kind of looking for stuff. I think that's the object. I think that's pretty good so far. I rate it pretty good. Obviously, having a guide, knowing what you're looking for is helpful too, for sure. But yeah, you kind of do like the mystery of it, for sure. I haven't really seen anything this time around yet. Oh, hello. Okay, that was creepy. I'm kind of getting the idea what we're looking for. And there's a hand right there. So apparently our job is to get the ghost out of their house. That's probably why the boxes are there. They just moved in and they need to go. Okay, what the... Why are we in the back rooms now? That's the creepy dude from the back rooms. I did find it. It's right there. Okay, I did not expect us to have the back rooms today. Okay. Um, they got the back rooms, and they're yeah. I don't like that bear. He hasn't done nothing yet, but that's creepy too. But oh, cool. Well, thank you. I will keep an eye out for that. You know, let me know when you see it. If you ever find a key or something for it, let me know. I'm sure these type of little small indie games like this don't cost much anyway, but so I don't mind, supporting the indie developers when I can for sure. Yeah, and if you do spot anything weird, feel free to let me know in the chat. I have not seen much here yet. I'm waiting for something to peek at me outside this window. I'm sure that's coming. Oh, hello. What the heck? Of course, I got all the lights off in here, so I get the. Oh, okay. So about 2 hours. That's a pretty good time to beat for sure. Okay. Yeah, I've done the only sort of backrooms things I've done so far on the channel is where they did it in like Roblox and stuff like that, kind of recreating it and stuff. But I hope we're doing okay. And I don't know. We don't have too many of those padlocks left, but was this stand like that before? Nothing. And I think we lost. Yep. We go. All right. Well, we survived 4 out of. You got to go for 8 hours apparently. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the padlocks work. I'm not 100% sure how you don't get those padlocks lost or whatever, but all right, well, let's try it one more time now that we know kind of, I guess, what we're looking for. Maybe we could do a little better. I guess you got to survive 8 hours. 1 hour per round. So basically, you got to make it through 8 rounds without losing the padlocks. I'm not sure what causes you to lose the padlocks. I mean, we know now some of the stuff to look for. I don't know how many. I don't know if we're missing stuff or not. Some of them have definitely been pretty obvious. Yeah, the only sort of jump scare is there at the end there when you lose, obviously, but you kind of know something's happening, obviously, at that point. But yeah, not too scary of a game, but I'm just not really seeing anything in this. I never see anything in this first round. Obviously, I don't think it helps to not, just take pictures of random stuff. Hey, now see, even that's on the ground doesn't really do anything. Yeah. Yeah. There's a box up there, but well, we didn't lose any padlocks, so that's good. I mean, yeah, this painting is creepy, but I haven't seen it move its eyes or any of that yet. At some point, we might. There's definitely something we gotta. That's something we gotta keep an eye out. Oh, the mall horror game. Okay, I might have seen that on the. Oh, okay. So it's not totally clear like what you're supposed to do. Interesting. Well, I mean, it is a mystery game, kind of. So I guess it makes sense. But I mean, it's just a big pan. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be following the same pattern as before, which that'd make it really easy. You're looking for the same things. But yeah, I don't think that's the case, obviously. Which I mean, I guess makes sense. That'd make it really easy then too. Go a few rounds of this, you kind of know where everything is at that point. Uh oh. Ah, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know what causes you to make you lose those padlocks though. Oh, we have a hand up there. The hand and the light. That was interesting. I'm getting pretty good at spotting stuff. We keep on losing those padlocks or whatever, and then the game ends. It's kind of sad. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, we haven't seen that picture fall over yet. Yeah, that we could do. I don't know. It seems like a lot of them have been like that, so that might be something worth. I mean, we're not seeing a ghost. Maybe that's where the ghosts are entering. I don't know. I really don't know what to think about the doors yet, like that. Let's see. Let's see what the padlocks are about. We can figure that out. Oh, okay. So to avoid losing the padlocks, you must diligently scan for and photograph all anomalies within your apartment before the round ends. Missing the anomalies causes you to lose locks, compromising your safety. So each time we lose a lock, that's one thing. So we've missed four things so far. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. All right, let me get my chat back. There we go. So yeah, we're still missing some things here. Interesting. Yeah, so that first round we didn't miss anything and we didn't lose anything. So you can only miss like six things or whatever, and then you lose, and you got to get through 8 rounds without missing six things, and then you win the game, I assume. Yeah, that's tricky. You got to remember things that are out of place. Yeah, so it doesn't really. You also don't want to lose camera battery because then if you lose camera battery, you end up having to go back and you're going to miss some rooms. So you gotta can't just take pictures of every single thing because then you'll end up. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's seemingly random. I have not seen any repeat stuff yet at this point, I don't think. For the pictures, yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. The only thing we saw the one eyeball move on that one picture, but yeah, there's one on the floor. I thought maybe that was something, but no. Oh, we missed one thing. I mean, it is interesting. You do get kind of a you get used to how things are at the house after going through it so often. Well, we're on 8 hours. All right. Well, maybe one more time, and then we'll go on to the next game. So we know how we lose padlocks. We cannot miss 6 things here. That's the percentage might be how close we are to the finish. So yeah, you got to kind of look for not only the spooky stuff, furniture that's out of place, something that maybe looks like it's fallen down. Yep, still haven't seen any too much weird with that painting yet. I'm waiting for something to jump out at me out of the shower too. 'Cause, all creepy things hide behind the shower curtain. That's a kind of the golden rule of spooky stuff. What's kind of creepy is this dude's got a picture of a toilet in his bathroom. I mean, that, he has weird taste in art, that's for sure. I'll give him that. At least we haven't seen the back rooms again yet. That was weird. Oh, I saw something crawling. I saw something right about there. And we still missed one thing. Jeez, what did we miss? Ah. What did we miss? Oh, man. Oh, this is definitely something I'm going to be going back into, I think. I might be playing this one off stream or something at some point. Not that I ever have a ton of free time, but This one I might be playing sometime coming before I go to bed after I get work in the morning. Play a spooky game like this and then have nightmares. Hey, that looks like the Buckingham Fountain in Chicago almost there. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen a repeat thing yet. Okay, so that makes sense. It's kind of like, well, similar to the Backrooms game, yeah, where you kind of walk around. Okay. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I look forward to checking that one out. Yeah, I don't think the doors are actually mean anything, honestly. I think unless we saw something crawling around or something there. Yeah, I don't think the doors have anything to do with it. Make sure to check outside. Make sure we don't miss anything by like the street light. Definitely kind of getting used to the rooms at this point. So, and I guess the more you do it too, you'll notice if things are kind of off or whatever. I gotta remember to check this area here. The window. That's a dude. Oh, that's not. That's. I don't think that's anything. No. Now I'm like seeing things. Oh, okay, so you kind of have like this whole night at the museum. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. Good movie. But it kind of has like it has like night at the museum vibes and stuff to it a little bit. So that could be very interesting. I'll definitely look into that one. And yeah, if you ever get a key for it or whatever, something definitely let me know. I just don't. I don't know what I'm looking for. Right? Nothing. Let's see. Did we miss anything? We missed one thing. I mean, this chair's a little off. Oh, there's a big eyeball. What the heck? Okay, so just a random eyeball in the window right there. Okay. We lost one. We have three left, and yeah, that one I figured would be probably going to be a hard one. That's going to be a big game. I don't think they're going to be releasing too many keys for it. It is cool though. I wouldn't mind playing it though. I'll have to see maybe if I, like I said, if I have extra funds or I have the Steam cards, and could be worth it if it's like on a good sale. But probably going to be a little while before we start seeing good sales on that. Yeah. I like never see anything in this hallway. Alright. Oh, there's a plant on the ground. Ooh, spider. Couldn't tell what that was. Oh, just that's just a curtain. Okay. Oh, we lost two things there. Oh boy. How did we miss two things? Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely one I'm gonna be getting back into. This is. And there's all our lost padlocks there, unfortunately. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of those that I'm gonna want to beat. We'll try to do it off stream probably, but it's seemingly so random. Yeah, you gotta wonder, are there like just subtle little things like a cup turned over or something like that? You gotta spot that. Oh, hello. There's like a mask or something over there. Okay, now we're going outside. Um, uh, I don't think I like this. What the heck? Now went back to his bedroom. Oh, okay. Getting out of here. Never saw the drawer was moving. I wonder how many actions they have. Yeah, okay. How many things can they actually have? Yay! We did. Oh my god. All right. Oh geez, we still have to go like 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. We only have one. We can't miss one thing. Oh, but this is like the farthest we've gotten so far. I think we cannot miss one thing over the next 3 hours. Jeez. Thank you, sir. Did okay. I need a little. I wish I had a little more. At least I had a couple more locks. It'd be nice. But nothing there. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but there was definitely something going on outside there. Ah, I can say. All right. Well, we'll come back to this one at some point, maybe. That's interesting. Can add it to your wish list on Steam if you want. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and get something to drink real quick. We've unlocked 1 out of 6. Doomed, you did not survive the night. Oh, well. Cool. Alright. Take a quick bathroom break as well, and we'll get on to the next one. Brother save him is 100 megabytes. Okay. Do we have a... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, I'll probably get that upside. I probably don't know if I'm going to get down to that one tonight, but yeah, I'll definitely, I'll download that in the morning. So I have to go back on here anyway in the morning to get a new video uploaded for the channel. I was going to do one this morning and I kind of forgot. Ooh, Everholm has an update. Cool. We'll let that do its thing. And since we're doing that, let's do, well, that's doing that thing. Let's go into Jet Lancer. I downloaded that. Let's kind of check this out. I don't think we've done this one yet. Oh, nice. Oh, interesting. So it goes left to right, right to left. Okay. That's different. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of different. Used to games, you're kind of going like forward. This one, you're going. I don't know what we're shooting at here, but. I'm guessing we have to go over these like blue things here, but. I guess we just need to go through all the circles. Alright, I think we did it. Space Afterburn. Ooh, there we go. We got our turbo. Cool music. Okay, I guess our targets are over here. We gotta follow that thing. Wow, that's a small development team, I can tell you that. Go to last waypoint, okay. Shoot and rockets. Alright, and we have E for rockets. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're doing the real fighting here. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Nice. Cool. Yeah, it's more of them down there somewhere. Oh, thank you, sir. Did we miss them? Where'd they go? I don't see anybody yet. Oh, over this way. Okay, we got somewhere over this way now. Yeah, no, this is definitely kind of interesting. Yeah, it's like almost like a little city over here or something. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of picking up these things. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing here. Yeah, we can't really swim out of this area yet. Oops. First Space Bureau will start deorbiting operations any second now, and definitely don't want any of the wheelchair to end up in the wrong hands. Gotta keep those scavengers busy till satellite. Okay. Nope, now we're doing something different here now. Looks like we're on the phone with the captain here. So now I think we're getting to ships over here. Alright, so yeah, that's I'm kind of thinking, yeah, we have to use that. There we go. Oh, we have some planes coming, I think. Yeah, I could definitely tell the afterburner effect on there. Got it. Final wave. Hey, we got a victory. Nice. Classy. Okay, so yeah, I want to check. So yeah, so you gotta. we missed him there. There you go. Uh-oh. And we got another victory. Nice. Classy. It just makes me think of Crazy Taxi. Okay, so that makes sense. You go to the thing, press the space bar, and then it tells you what mission you can do, basically. So it kind of makes sense. Nice. All right, good. Guessing we just kind of go near the tower. There we go. Okay. So we go near the tower without doing any damage, and of course, oh, now we got airplane guys again. All right, I guess we did it. Yeah, we only got a C this time, but that's okay. It's just clean. I guess I'll take that. Oh, cool. And right click to do the rolls. Okay. All right, so we just gotta avoid the missiles, do the rolls when they come. All right, we got our allies with us. Very nice. Oh, gotta go this way. Oh boy. Without destroying my my own guys, hopefully. Yeah, I don't think we can destroy our guys. That's good. I think we're supposed to go over the white ones. Ah, we took a hit. Nice, we have some guys helping us out. Wow, so it got good reviews. I can see it. It's definitely has like an old school sort of Sega type fighter game to it for sure. And you said what 17 people have worked on that? Okay, so we can get a different mode in there. Okay, very interesting. Good to know. Oh, yes. Alright, we're getting these guys. Get out of here. Big boss guy. Okay, this is where we're gonna face Big Boss Man, I believe. There he is. Alright, we'll try this one more time and then we'll finish up, I think, with our last game, checking out the updates on Everholm for a few minutes. I'm sure we can do a save. I'm sure it saves our progress on this. So definitely something we're going to have to play a few times around. So yeah, we'll definitely come back to that. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, let me know how everything's going tomorrow for sure. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I've done the Everhome one. I'm trying to remember I don't remember now where I kind of left off on that. And obviously we have some updates too now apparently. So. Oh, we gotta go this way, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, and I'll definitely let you know now that we do the 1 year thing. Now that I actually remember that it's on Monday now, not Tuesday, I'll definitely keep you updated, let you know what time and get everything fine with that. Yeah, so I think probably I'm trying to remember exactly when my first live stream was, but I don't think we've been doing live streams for 2 years at this point. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know like what time I'm free for that and everything. Yeah, kind of let you know. Ah. Yes. Yeah, so I'll keep updated, let you know what's going on. I might be out. That's good. I would rate it definitely. It could be. It's a good like 7 or so right now for sure. Going to be very interesting. We don't have the arcade mode yet. It looks like so we just got to go a little bit longer. Um, so I'm guessing yeah. Okay, yeah. So there's a continue game. Okay, so there's a continue. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we should be able to continue where we left off. So that's good. Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm more free in the evening or the morning. I do have my bowling league in the evening, so I gotta kind of work something around that. And I don't know if I'm gonna be doing my Uber Eats or whatever during daytime or whatever. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that for sure, and then kind of let you know what I'm planning for tonight. All right, well let's take I guess a quick look before we wrap it up for the night. Let's see what updates we have with Everholm. I don't even remember though. And we'll definitely plan. Yeah, I didn't really have a chance to do Shenmue tonight, but we'll definitely plan on doing that for the anniversary night or whatever tonight as well. So, load Wayne, yes. Yeah, I didn't look too much into the update notes for there. So yeah, I'm kind of. I don't really have any spoilers on this yet. So, let's see here. Go to the underworld. Ooh, let's look where the underworld is. At the forest. Lake. Maybe that's the underworld. This might be it, but maybe that's the mystery one then. I haven't spotted anything too different yet. Got herself a duck egg. Yeah, also I've always liked the kind of the 8-bit sort of graphics in this too. Ooh, this is interesting. The Whispering Meadowlands got a new little area here. You should probably drink healing potion. Okay. Hello, little darling. Hope you're enjoying a lovely day. I'm excited to share that we've added a stylish, sturdy backpack to our stone collection. Perfect for your gardening adventures. It's spacious and durable, ideal for someone as active and outdoorsy as you. Do drop by to check it out. I think you'll love it as much as I do. Can't wait to see you. Love, Mary. Alrighty. Finally, a new backpack. Hope it's not too expensive. Small backpack upgrade. Okay. I think all our little plants are still happy, right? Yeah, they're all happy. You all happy, 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 happy? But it's raining, so that's why you guys are happy, right? Yeah. What's this dude doing at my house? Oh, so you haven't played that yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's interesting. There's still a lot I'm kind of figuring out about this game for sure. I like exploring around the world. I think it's fun. It'd be really cool if this was like a a MMO type of game with little characters running around. It would remind me a lot of. It kind of has a very similar vibes to Vantage, which is a MMO game that I would play with my daughter. Quest available. Check your map. Okay, that's right. So we're I should bear Mary's shop and get it. Alright, where is Mary's shop? Oh, Mary's shop's right there. Where the heck are we now? Oh, we're pretty close, actually. Hey, Mary's shop. Alright. Yeah, very calm game for sure. So, what am I supposed to do at Mary's shop? I forget now. Oh, here's a backpack right here. Okay, it says we need to have enough funds. Maybe we don't have enough yet for that. Yeah, I'm guessing we just don't have enough yet. Yeah, this is both kind of new to both of us, you know? I'm trying to remember, like, where in here it tells you how much money you have, too. I guess we can go talk to people for a little bit. It's a cute little town now. Yeah, I just haven't figured out too much about what I can do in here. Am I going to Spooky House? Yep, can't go in Steve's house yet. Oh, we can talk to him now. I feel like this is different too. This whole like part where you talk. Like I don't remember a lot of these things where you had the pop-ups to talk. I think that might be something new. Because it used to just be little pop-up bubbles here. Last time I played, it was like little pop-up bubbles. And now it's this whole thing right here. Yeah, I think this is different. You didn't have these like choices of things you could press, and I think that's a. I don't know the full list of things I upgraded, but I definitely feel like this was a thing. So. Yeah, and I'm thinking we just don't have enough money yet for that backpack. I feel like I'm kind of getting used to the map a little bit, getting kind of used to the game, so that's good. Yeah, it's there's objectives, but it still feels a little different than Shenmue. It's not as kind of clear, so it's definitely different for sure, but. Of course, it keeps telling us our inventory is full. I didn't think we had much. Where is our inventory at? I guess all this stuff. Could we go up into his treehouse? Oh, no. Bees buzzing around the garden. Yeah, so far, no problems. Knock on wood. I mean, I wasn't expecting this computer to give it too much of a problem or anything, but, Yep, every game so far. I haven't done any huge games that really tax it, but still, I'm definitely happy with it. I got no complaints. Yes, my old Windows 7 would never be able to do that. So, oh man, I don't even think I'd have space to run a lot of the games. I only had like a total of like 500 gigabyte hard drive on that thing as it was. Um, but yeah, it would ate so much of it. Well, that's definitely how you get some money. It's doing some of these jobs, and here you get 6,700 if you find 7 onions. These onions. Yeah, I mean, this is probably one that'd be good for me to get a guide for, something like that, kind of let you know what to do. I mean, it's fun to walk around it, but alright, it's getting kind of late here. Hello. You want to talk to me? Okay. Yep. Okay, so we are close. Get back to our house. Should be right up here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely just kind of a chill game to walk around. It's probably got some similarities to Animal Crossing, but I've never played it. My daughters have played Animal Crossing, but I have not. We have it on the Switch, obviously, but I never played it. I might have an account with it. I think my account might be on it, but I may have like just like done it once or something like that. Easter Festival by the Lighthouse. Cool. Oh, cool. I look forward to that. I always appreciate that. I will. I think I'm caught up now with the keys at this point. Make our yard look all nice here. We're starting to see our plants grow a little bit more here. That's good to know. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, so we're just gonna kind of do this, and we'll definitely come back to this game. It is right. Yeah, it's not as quite as clear to me as Shenmue is, as far as like what your next steps are. But I like the world. I do like the world. I like kind of just walking around here, and I got to figure out how to get enough money for that backpack thing. I got to figure out the quest. Maybe that's some ways to earn money. So yeah, I still got a few things to figure out here, but yeah, definitely remind me about that. We'll try definitely get to that too. So that'd be cool. Yeah, no, I'll leave that up to you. I don't. It doesn't matter to me either one. With if you want me to do in the creative or work on missions, whatever you think is the best that's going to be for me to kind of learn different things. If there's still, if you think there's still certain parts of the game that I still kind of have to learn and stuff for sure. Then if you think creative's good for that, then definitely, we could definitely work on that for sure. Like I kind of learned how to do the different spaceships or whatever. That was kind of cool. That was the last time we did it. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, might have to be sometime in the afternoon, so I'm sure I'll see you online. I'll keep an eye out for you on Instagram. I'll know when you're online and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure I'll see you. Oh, okay, cool. Sounds good. Yep. Yeah, because I'm about 2 hours ahead. So yeah, I'm still kind of learning how to do a lot of this crafting stuff. I never was really good at it in Minecraft. So it's something I still have to kind of learn how to figure out here too. All right, let's see. We can probably do our save point here. Oh, we got a whole bunch of wood up here too. My goodness, one little stone thing. I've been to Chicago quite a bit actually. Well, I used to work in Chicago, so I was going there every day. But I haven't worked in Chicago since 2020. Uh, and since then, I've tried to get down at least a couple times a year. I was down there twice for the holiday season with the family. So those are going to be videos that are going to be coming out um, pretty soon. Otherwise, I try to sometimes take a solo trip once or twice a year. Don't get down there quite as much as I would like, but yeah, it's probably third biggest next to LA and New York. Yeah, it's fun though. It's a good size. It's not like super crazy like New York or LA where it takes you forever. I mean, there's still a lot of traffic, but it's pretty. We got good transportation to get downtown. We have local trains, more express trains, ones that are in the city, ones that come out to me in the suburbs here where I'm at. So there's pretty good transportation to get in and around, and you have the L trains when you get down in there. So um, yeah, it's a fun city. Definitely recommend it. Um, I like kind of doing the nature stuff, the parks and stuff like that. Trying to find nature stuff within the city. That's kind of fun. And then I just like going downtown where the shopping is and the Loop and where you have all the main attractions down there like the Millennium Park and the Bean and the fountain and everything, and so you have all those kind of main things. So yeah, so I mean it's not as big and crazy as New York, but still has a lot. Its own like little shopping districts and theater districts and yeah, definitely. I have a full Chicago playlist also up on the channel. Like I said, I have two more videos coming down from my visit last winter during the holiday season, so that's coming up pretty soon. We went down to Navy Pier. That's actually one of the videos I'm editing right now. Yeah, so that should be out within the next couple of months or whatever. Um, so yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, there's cool things. I like taking the trains down there. But yeah, like I said, I used to work down there, so I was down there almost every day. And yeah, I just kind of enjoy it. Like I said, I don't know when the next. I'm gonna try and get there when the weather starts to get nice again in the spring. Like I said, the last two times I went there last year was with the family, so this will be kind of me just doing my videos and sort of whatever random things. I'm working on a couple things right now that I'm thinking about. So all right. But other than that, I think we are good to go. I'm gonna get the live stream done here shortly. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I've gonna start getting. I have my little video archive over here. I gotta start getting the video. It takes a while for these videos to upload, so I usually when I start the uploads, I start them at night and let them kind of process, and then they're ready to upload in the morning. That's kind of my big secret here. So yeah, because the video through here that I do through DaVinci Resolve, it takes a little bit of time, and it's a big file, so it takes a while to upload. Then YouTube's got to process it in standard definition. Then YouTube's got to process it in high definition. Then it's got to check for copyright stuff, and it's the whole thing. So it takes a little decent time. So now I'm gonna just get starting it, uploading it now. So you can get my so you can kind of see the secret. I won't show you the full process. It's kind of boring because I got to write out the description and everything like that. But yeah, so you got to let's get back into our dashboard. Yeah, so create, upload, and let's see. We did the waterfall. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Yeah, this is going to be kind of exciting. This one is going to be a mall video, so I think this. I'm hoping this video is. I was pretty excited to do that because I went to an area that I haven't been to in a while and covering a couple historic malls that one of which even people local in our area may not even know existed. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. There's some fall scenes in here with some music in the background. It's gonna be pretty nice. Yeah, but it's 9.62 gigabytes at a 34-minute file, 34-minute video. Yeah, 9.62 gigabytes. So this will take a little while to upload. So I'll let this kind of process while I'm going and finishing up my laundry tonight and everything. So there we go, and yep, it's going to start processing. There's your little. I have to edit the title and all this stuff still, so figure out my description, my thumbnail. I got to fill all the other stuff in here, but yeah, 0%. So yeah, it takes a while. It's still a computer uploads, but it still takes a little while to just upload it into YouTube, even if you have a fast internet and all that. But yeah, right now it's estimating it at 56, but that'll go down. It should be less than an hour, but. Yep, so now I just kind of let that run in the background so I'm not waiting all day tomorrow for that to finish, so. But yeah, happy 1 anniversary. I will look forward to your, yep, I look forward to hearing from you. Yep, look forward to the keys, and then, yeah, I will keep you updated as well on kind of what time we plan for tonight to do this, so. I'm guessing it'll be somewhat around the regular time after 11 because I do have my bowling league and all that, and then I got to take care of the dogs, etc. So I think it'll be roughly about that same time, but I'll keep you updated. But all right, have a great night, and yeah, I do have a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna do Shenmue. I know you kind of want to do the other. I got a little bit of a surprise for that as well that I was originally planning for Tuesday. So, but we'll do it Monday now because it is the official day. And then I'll have to keep you updated whether I'll have time to do it Tuesday or not. But yeah, it'll be fun for tonight though. So I think I got an interesting little surprise for that. So planned out. So stay tuned. But all right, well, have a good night, and yeah, we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone.